If you need any Xbox or PlayStation codes or anything gaming related, check the referral links down in the description. They'll take you to g2a.com. They already have a discount on most of their goods already, and with the code CHES at checkout, you can get yourself an extra 3% off as well. Hey guys, how's it going? Ches back again, and welcome to episode 196 of the My Player series here on FIFA 15. You can probably tell by the title, I haven't decided what I'm going to title it yet, but you can probably tell by the title that this is going to be bringing the My Player series to a premature end. Obviously FIFA 16 starts in a couple of weeks. There is absolutely no chance at all that we will finish this series, or this season, by by like the middle of September. So what we do stand a good chance of being able to do is finish the Career Mode Road to Glory and the Barcelona series by the time FIFA 16 comes out. So the plan is to give you a quick recap of our entire career in this particular episode of the My Player, and then in the slots where My Player usually would be in the schedule. So obviously this is Tuesday night, so Thursday night, and then over the weekend at the afternoon slots, I'll do either a Barcelona Career Mode or a Career Mode Road to Glory episode, maybe even multiple of each per day. It depends how much I can get recorded, etc. But I would really like to finish both of those series, especially the Career Mode Road to Glory. I'd love to get that 8th season finished with see how we get on in the BPL, whether we can win the title, whether we can go far in the Champions League, etc. I'd really like to get those done by the end of FIFA 15. So this is going to be basically a series, a career roundup video, because there's no way we're going to finish this My Player. It's glitched at 97. Some people are actually getting quite bored of the fact that I'm just scoring a hat-trick every game as well. So it makes sense to finish this season here, and then we'll continue on with the other two. And you'll have to keep an eye on my Twitter and the YouTube channel itself and your sub box, because I may start like triple or quadruple uploading from, say, Thursday or Friday onwards with both of those series, just to make sure I can get them both finished. So you'll have to follow me on Twitter. Obviously links will be in the description, and keep your eye on my sub boxes, or my channel and your sub box as well, from Thursday etc onwards. But this is going to be the career roundup. If I can put some sort of compilation together of our career as a whole, then I will do, but it's a case of finding the time. So I'm not promising anything, but if I can find the time to put together some sort of career compilation of My Player, kind of like a My Player best bits, then I will do so. But like I say, I can't promise anything. But we are right now, I'll show you effectively. Let's actually go into the squad report so you can see where we are right now overall as a pro, and our stats, etc. They haven't improved at all since obviously we got the glitch and went up to 97 overall. So pretty much everything is maxed out, or near to maxed out. Obviously long passing there isn't that high. I mean, 79 is still decent long passing. Obviously the attack positioning and the dribbling are well over 100. Tackling wise, not going to be that good anyway. Same with interceptions, and everything else is 85 plus, other than free kick accuracy. But obviously the curve helps with free kick accuracy, so even if we did get free kicks, we would have been able to put them away anyway. But yeah, that's what the state of the My Player after the glitch, of course. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us next year. Fingers crossed it doesn't. But our career as a whole has spanned 8 seasons. We have actually been at 8 separate clubs, despite the fact we actually spent 2 years at Arsenal, because of course we had a split year in the 3rd season. So as a whole, we've been at 8 clubs. We've won 1 league title and 1 domestic cup, and no continental cups, which, to be fair, isn't that successful a career when it comes to trophies won. When it comes to our goal scoring record, however, as you can see down the bottom, absolutely spectacular goal scoring record. 314 games played, 272 goals scored. Close to a 1 goal per game ratio, probably like a 1.2 goal per, or 1 goal every 1.2 games or something like that. 43 assists isn't that impressive. I would like to improve on that next season. Obviously next year, as I've said previously, I'm going to be doing it as a cam, so the aim maybe perhaps would be to have those two swapped around. We'll go for 272 assists and 43 goals, although it would be nice to pick up more goals. But that is the overall player career recap. We'll go through it season by season, but weirdly in our entire career, despite that goal ratio, we've only been in Team of the Week once and won Player of the Month once, and we've never won Player of the Year.
which is strange. But we started our career, obviously, at Cambridge United as a 65 rated striker. We ended up winning the league. That was our one league win. We won League Two with Cambridge United, average rating of 7.1. One League Two, got knocked out in the replay of the FA Cup first round, buzzing. Capital One Cup was third round. And in the Johnson's Paint Trophy, unfortunately, we got knocked out in the area final and weren't able to go to the national final at Wembley. We got 8 man of the matches. See there, look, 2 team of the weeks and 2 player of the month. So why for my overall career does it say 1 of each? That's odd. Never mind. In that particular season, we played 50 games in all comps, scored 31 goals, got 4 assists. That was a great season to get us off the mark. I thoroughly enjoyed my time at Cambridge. Obviously, we're going to be starting slightly higher up the football ladder on FIFA 16. I'm starting at Middlesbrough. At least the plan is to start at Middlesbrough, as long as their formation is the same as it was on the beta. But then we obviously, in the second season, moved on from Cambridge United and were picked up by Sunderland. We ended up managing to qualify Sunderland for the Champions League by finishing 4th. Average rating was slightly higher at 7.2 rather than 7.1. We went a lot further in cup competitions, as you can see. Capital One Cup, we got to the semis. FA Cup was around the third round replay, unfortunately. 5 man of the matches and 2 team of the week appearances. And in the end, we scored 33 goals in 44 games. So less games played, but more goals scored, which is very impressive, especially for our first season in the Premier League. Then from Sunderland, we moved on to Lyon in the summer transfer window. And we were able to score 11 goals in 17 games in Liga, but we didn't really enjoy our time in France. It wasn't the best, so we ended up moving on to Napoli for the second half of that season. Ended up finishing 4th with Napoli in Serie A, which is outside the Champions League spots. There's only the top 3 in Italy that get a Champions League berth, but we scored 22 goals in 20 games for Napoli, won 4 man of the matches, so I was pleased with our time at Napoli. It was just a shame we couldn't quite get ourselves into the Champions League, so we moved on again, and we ended up going to Manchester United, who had Europa League football, I think, at the time, but we helped them qualify for the Champions League. No, we were in the Champions League, the Champions Cup. We got to the quarterfinals of the Champions League, quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup, to the final of the FA Cup, which we weren't involved in, I believe, and we lost. So I was really disappointed. I remember being really disappointed with that. But we obviously finished 3rd in the league, helped them qualify for the Champions League for the next season. We picked up 33 goals in 42 games and more assists than we had done anywhere else as well. 7 assists at Man United, only 1 there, only 1 at Lyon. We had 4, was it, at Sunderland? 6 at Sunderland, and then at Cambridge it was just a 4. So so far, our best goal scoring record has been 33 goals at Manchester. Was it 33 goals at Man United? 33, 22 at... we definitely didn't score more than 33. There we scored 33 again in Sunderland. So 2 seasons spent in the BPL and we scored 33 goals per season. And that was, to date, this season for Manchester United, our best season so far. 3rd league finish in the BPL, 33 goals and 7 assists is more than we've got goals-wise and assist-wise to this point in our career. We then moved from Manchester United onto Atletico Madrid, where we really stepped up our game. Finished 2nd in La Liga. I thoroughly enjoyed playing at Atleti. We scored 37 goals in 48 appearances and got 10 assists that year. I really enjoyed playing at Atleti that season. That was a very, very good year for us, it has to be said. We then moved from Atleti on to Arsenal. Unfortunately, finished 5th in the league that season. We had real problems with getting first team football that year. 13 goals in 18 games and only the 3 assists. However, the next year, we obviously, as you can see, they won the Capital One Cup that season, although we weren't involved. But the next year at Arsenal, we were guaranteed first team football and we had the most ridiculous of seasons. 51 goals in 47 games in all competitions and 8 assists. That's not as many assists as we had at Atleti, but definitely more goals. We got to, we finished 4th in the BPL. We got to unfortunately knocked out in the qualifying rounds of the Europa League against Aberdeen, if my memory serves correctly, which obviously wasn't the best. Then we got knocked out in the quarterfinals of the Capital One Cup and got knocked out in a replay in the FA Cup. We got 11 man of the matches, 6 team of the week appearances and 1 player of the month award. That was definitely our best season to date. And then, of course, we got the move on to Real Madrid. And had we been able to finish this season, it would hands down have been our highest goal scoring season of all time. Obviously, 97 rated now that we made it to Real Madrid. We're currently 2nd in La Liga, probably going to win the league, or would have won the league had we continued on. 31 goals scored and 2 assists. Not many assists, but 31 goals in 22 games. I mean, if we'd have played 42 games that we did at Arsenal here, we would by far have eclipsed the 51 goals. But as it stands, our best season in My Player was season number 7 at Arsenal. 47 games played, 29 games won, 9 draws, 9 defeats, 51 goals scored and 8 assists. Although my favourite season in My Player was this one at, or not this one, that one, 2018-2019 at Atleti. That was my happiest season, or the season where I was, I felt playing my best football, and if I had in-game morale, I would have been at my happiest. Let me know in the comment section down below what your favourite season from My Player was this year. Let me know if you're looking forward to the FIFA 16 My Player. I definitely am. I can't wait to get my hands on FIFA 16 so I can start putting out some new My Player content. Obviously, if I can, I'll update my game face, and we'll have a different looking guy, hopefully, that's even more looking like me than this year. Although, to be fair, the guy this year looks a lot more like me than My Player did on a FIFA 14. And natural fairness, I don't think I could get much better than it does look right now. So, obviously, the hair doesn't come into account. But facially, I think that does look pretty spot on like me. So, hopefully, we'll be able to at least reuse the same game face, if not get a better one. And we'll be starting as a cam, hopefully, at Middlesbrough for FIFA 16. But that is going to bring this episode and this series to a close, guys. I can't thank you enough for the support on this entire series. It has been hands down the most well-supported series, the best supported series throughout the entirety of FIFA 15. And your guys' support has been absolutely incredible. I genuinely can't thank you enough. Your support on series like this, and on the Chelsea career mode, and on the Barcelona career mode, and now that the Road to Glory has become more and more popular as we moved on, you're the reason why we're closing in on 90,000 subscribers right now. You're the reason why we will hit 100k before Christmas, and you're the reason why I do this for a living, and I can't thank you enough for all of the support. Before I get too soppy, we will end it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Drop the video a like if you enjoyed. Let me know all of your feedback in the comment section. Like I say, what was your favourite season of My Player? If I can put together a highlight reel of the career as a whole, I will do. But like I say, I can't promise anything. So I'm going to be trying my utmost to finish the Barcelona series and the Career Mode Road to Glory series. But thank you very much for watching, guys. And I'll see you next time.